Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Let me extend a very warm welcome to all of you out there, to all of you curious, inquisitive, creative, ambitious minds. Welcome to the Tech Days 2020 here in Munich, wherever you may be. Imagine a world where there is no electricity grid. Think of your personal life, where you are right now. Imagine a world where there is no electricity, no water network, no network of roads, no network of gas pipelines, and no network of communication infrastructure. That would be a pretty dismal life, wouldn't it be? That's how we've come to use all these networks on a day-to-day basis without thinking about them, but they do influence our lives in a very fundamental way. This is what our lives are built on. Now, I'd like to talk about 5G, and you're going to say, what does that have to do with 5G? Well, let me first say what 5G is not. First of all, 5G is not G5. That must be some political thing. 5G is also not made for telephony. It can do that, but that's not the primary purpose. And 5G will definitely not fix the white spaces, the uncovered areas. You know, when people say connectivity breaks down at a certain point, 5G will not automatically fix that. It's got nothing to do with it. So what is 5G? What is the significance of it? 5G, the underlying fixed and mobile network infrastructure that we call 5G, will be the underlying fabric for all of our society, for what we do at home, for what we do at work, and for what we do in recreation and fun. And the only limit to what we can do is our own imagination, our own creativity. And that's what brings us together here at the Tech Days 2020 today. Now, 5G, it's three things really. It is sheer unlimited bandwidth. It is real time, it will feel like real time, and it has the ability to connect the Internet of Things, meaning not just a few humans, but billions of machines and devices all over the world. Now, you're beginning to see voice is just one of many applications. But the point really is it enables any multitude of applications that our imagination can think of. Gaming is an easy example. If you can connect people with unlimited bandwidth, unlimited devices, and in real time, that's great fun for gamers. But the real impact of 5G is the productivity gains it provides for enterprises. Make no mistake, 5G will be a competitive advantage for enterprises, no matter whether they're in the service, in the knowledge industry, or in actual physical production industry. Because with 5G, you can automate your production. It's about digitalizing operations, it's about automation, and all that without wires, without compromises in quality and security. 5G enables the next productivity gain for enterprises. Now you might think, what could it be, for example? Well, think of a screwdriver. We are working very closely with an industrial automation partner on a connected screwdriver. So you might think, why on earth would we need to connect a screwdriver to the internet? After all, we've had it since the Bronze Age, presumably, so why would you want to connect it to the internet? Isn't that ridiculous? Well, it's not, if you think about it. If you equip the screwdriver with a 3D motion sensor, with a rotation sensor, maybe with cameras, with all sorts of sensors, you upload that to your production brain in the factory, then you can start imagining how that can influence the surveillance, the production monitoring of a factory, and if you scale that up, you get massive productivity gains. Now, I call on you all that you're attending those Tech Days today to apply your creativity, your curiosity, your skills, your experience, your imagination to create what we as society can do with that new tool of 5G. Now you might say, well, if you're a factory owner, if you manage the production facility, you're going to be very, very critical of the security of that network, because after all, your very sensitive data, production data, intellectual property, will go across that network. And you don't just want anybody to lay his hands on that data. So security are paramount, and you've got to be able to trust where the equipment comes from, who runs it, what's happening with it. So security and trust becomes paramount as 5G enters our production processes and the fabric of our society overall. With that, I invite you to imagine all the things that may sound strange at first, like a connected screwdriver, and to inhale that feeling of what can society become with a fabric of connectivity that offers sheer real-time, unlimited bandwidth, where you can connect anything and everything to the benefit of human society. The limit is just our creativity, our imagination. And so with that, I wish you all a very successful Tech Days 2020. Be inspired, be connected, be creative, and above all, have fun. Thank you.